Good evening. I'm going to do a pick a card this evening, and it's going to be how can you find your happily ever after? So we're going to have three choices. You have choice 1, choice 2, and choice 3. It's 3 tarot cards in each pile. It's from the Ostara Tarot deck. And if when we get those out, if it's not clear enough, we're going to clarify with one of my handmade decks. It's a unicorn deck, but it's a magical deck, and we'll use it to clarify if need be. So if you're ready, we're going to get started with choice 1. Okay, so for pile 1, we have the Three of Swords. And as you can see, it's a tree. So I'm assuming this was a long-term relationship. There's ivies growing on the tree. And maybe it was broken up because someone stepped outside the relationship. The other 2 cards, though, are the Nine of Wands, which you can see. This is a victory card. It means like you went through the battle, you went through the test, but you came out on top. That's why it's this wolf. He's looking pretty fierce. And your other card is the Eight of Wands, which means swift communication. Right? As you can see, the wands are actually coming outside of the bird, and the bird is going to carry the message quickly. Okay? So, in this pile, the way that you're going to reach your happily ever after is by reaching out to the person that you used to be in the long-term relationship with. Reach out and realize that just because there was a breakup, there's still a possibility for victory. How about we use the unicorn deck really quick to see what exactly should you say or focus on when you reach out. Okay. This is the talisman card. It's words for protection. So you should most likely call your person of interest and let them know how concerned you are about them still. How much you still care for them. How much they still mean to you. And I believe that that will open the door. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. And I hope you come back. Now, for those who picked package 2. Your first card is the Devil. So, this card is definitely either about codependency because, let's see if I can get it so that you can see. The 2 people are locked together in this lamp, and the devil is musing over them. So it's definitely about the fact that they were either leaning on each other too much or someone was leaning on something else. Possibly drugs, alcohol. The second card, though, is Magician. So, how will you get your happily ever after? You have the power to manifest it. As you can see, she has a snail in her hair. To me, in this deck, okay, you can see there's eyes everywhere. She's clairvoyant. She can see. But the snails in her hair means that although she comes up with the thoughts, she takes her time to do it the right way when she's manifesting. Right? Her hands see before she works, so she takes her time. So you should take your time while manifesting your plan. And your last card is the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups in this deck, let's see how well you can see it, is a man bird. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble focusing today. I'm sorry, I had to pull it out, pull it back, cut it off so I can make it focus for you. But as you can see here, the Eight of Cups is a Birdman. He's sitting on top of a mountain, peering down. This is a card about reevaluation. So now that I'm looking at the three of them, maybe pile 2 is saying, you should think long and hard, okay, before you invest in a happily ever after, okay? Because you may be a free-spirited type of person, is what I'm taking from it. A happily ever after may not necessarily be what you're looking for right now in life. A happily ever after may feel like you're in a cage, okay? Like you're in a cage and you're just trapped by the devil, and that's not necessarily where you want to be. So, just to make sure, we're going to take 2 cards from the unicorn deck, and we're going to see, is group 2 really looking for a happily ever after? Let's see. So you all have Knife and Luna, right? This is a cutting off of emotions. Group 2 is you're not in a place yet for a happily ever after. I would suggest you focus on yourself, focus on your career, focus on your pursuits, passions, right? And enjoy dating, but happily ever after isn't quite for you right now. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you come back for more. Now let's move on to group 3. All right, group 3. Oh, how can you reach your happily ever after? You have the 5 of Cups. Isn't that a sad card? Snakes all in her hair, and the cups have been turned over. She's distraught. The 3 of Cups. Let me see. There we go. Now you should be able to see this one. The 3 of Cups. See, there's a lady here. I had to go back through my book the other day. There's a lady here, and there's a lady here, and they're each holding cups. And this is about kind of like a friendship, but in a womanhood type of way. Like hanging out with your friends, because these 3 ladies are at the spa together. They're rejuvenating together. There's frogs everywhere for prosperity, you know, and it's really good for them. And your 3rd card is the 7 of Cups, which is also a party card. That's funny because I'm going to say that group 3 also is not even in a place. Hold on, no. I'm going to take that back. This is how you're going to reach your happily ever after. It starts out that you're heartbroken, right? But you don't realize that you still have 2 cups full. Your 2 cups full is going to be to actually enjoy good times with your friends. Maybe when you're out with your friends, either having a spa day or just out on the town for the night, clubbing a little bit or whatever, maybe that's when you'll meet someone for your happily ever after. Let's see. Can you give me a clue as to will group 3, are they ready for a happily ever after? Okay, yes. You all are ready for a happily ever after, and your spirit guides are trying to guide you towards it. This card is also a 9, which is a number for pregnancy. So the situation's ripe. You're just not there yet. Okay, so I'm going to say, oh, and look on the bottom of the deck. Luck. So the ancestors are really with you all in group 3. And check that out. The card is 33. You're going to find your happily ever after just by going out and hanging out with your friends. It could do a lot for the situation, and you're going to meet the right person because your spirit guide or your animal guides or your ancestors are looking out for you, and they're trying to make it happen for you. You just have to get out of this funk Get out of this place, because while you're upset about what you lost, there's something so much better sitting right in front of you. It's just waiting to be opened. Because if you notice, this cup is different from the other cups. It's far more ornate. They're going to set it right in front of you. So, group 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you come back for more. I hope everyone enjoyed the reading. And if you like this reading, please hit the like button. Please subscribe, and feel free to hit me down below and let me know anything you'd like me to read about. Have a great day.